Welcome back to Weekend at 1. Now, Bomet Governor Isaac Ruto is asking the National Cohesion and Integration Commission to act tough on politicians engaging in hate speech and violence in the run-up to the August general election. The governor says a failure to deal with the issue in good time can be a recipe for chaos. He was speaking in Sogo in Narok County in the company of Emirua Dikir, Member of Parliament Johanna Ngeno, and Narok gubernatorial aspirant Patrick Olentutu.
Tuko wengi zaidi. Tunaweza furusha mpaka wapite sijui wapi, lakini nataka kugusa. Mimi nataka ambia nyinyi msichukue sheria kwa mkono. These elections ya mwaka hii iko very delicate. We must try to keep the peace. We must try to keep the peace. Let us not incite watu kupigana. And the best way to incite is to try kufuruga mkutano ya wengine. Wewe ukithubutu, we can say hata wewe utafanya mkutano pahali popote. Na sasa haitatusaidia. Let us compete only on ideas. Wangapi wanakubaliana na mimi? Yeah? To only compete kwa ideas. Hapana maneno ya kupigana. Hapana.
Ninataka IEBC given kwamba Kaparo mwenyewe is the chairman of NCIC categorized Narok as a hotspot, na akasema lazima ichunguzwe kwa makini wakati watu wanafanya kampeni. Ninataka IEBC wachunguze mara moja ile vijana walipiga huyu na wengine walipangwa na nani kwa chama cha Jubilee, na ile maneno ijibiwe mara moja.
Wakati ndugu yangu alikuwa MP wa Narok South, Stephen Kanyingo Lentutu, tumeipata mtu amefuruga nyinyi? Iko mtu amefuruga Kipsigis? Sasa nashindwa ati leo anaambia nyinyi yeye anawapenda, atawachunga, atawachunga. Kwani sisi tunataka kuchungwa? Sisi ni mbuzi? Sisi ni mbuzi ya kuchungwa? Sisi ni ng'ombe ya kuchungwa? Mimi nataka jamii ya Kipsigis kuambia nyinyi mkae na amani. Hii uongozi tutachukua na tutakuja kuwafanyia nyinyi kazi. Na nilikuwa nimeambia hawa MCA, mimi nikuwa governor, nitatoa kitu inaitwa Ward Development Fund, so that kila ward iko na pesa zake ya kufanyia maendeleo.
The National Drama Festival that has been going on in Kisumu comes to an end today. Education CS Fred Matiang'i is expected to grace the closing ceremony today. Let's now link up with our Rashid Ronald for more on this. Rashid, has the Education Cabinet Secretary reached the ground just yet?
Yeah, thank you very much, Michelle Ngele. Just to let you know that we are live from Tom Mboya Labour College here in Kisumu. And of course, this is the gala show for the Kenya National Drama Festivals going on. They've been going on for the last 2 weeks now. Remember, this is the last day. And of course, the climax will be on Tuesday when they'll be having a gala at State House Kisumu, where President Uhuru Kenyatta is expected here on Tuesday as part of this celebration. Remember, every year the president has actually to be entertained the winning items during the last day, and of course this time is no exception. These are the 58th edition of the Kenya National Drama Festivals. More than 25,000 participants have been here in Kisumu for the last 2 weeks, taking part in these festivals. And of course, right behind me, I have students from Lions Primary School in Nakuru. They've just presented a play. And also the other side, I have my former colleague, Kenya Institute of Mass Communication, from Kenya Institute of Mass Communication. They also have a narrative, and of course they've performed. It's a gala show, and I'm sure they are going to get something out of that, because I'm told they've won very, very many categories here at the national level. We have this young boy. Welcome to KTN News. Tell us, what is the theme, the title of your play?
The title of our play is Mails to Heaven, and this Mails to Heaven talks about there's a man called Coach Casper. He's just touching pupils appropriately, and the Coach Casper doesn't like people to destroy their places. It's just like jealousy, and that shows us that the teachers should good take care of their children, and they should not do just something wrong to them.
Yeah, maybe let's have Caleb. Caleb, you are part and parcel of that play. What are your hopes now? Now you've performed even in the gala. What does it tell? Are you hoping to win?
Yes, we're hoping to win and to go to State House, because this play is based on molestation of this boy or man in the play called Coach Casper, who molests the ballet children as they go to the Talanta Center to learn how to do ballet. Yeah.
And I'm sure your colleague will want to say something. What do you want to say? You've enjoyed your stay in Kisumu, and I'm very sure you're looking upon winning and becoming number one in the play category, the primary category.
I'd like to say that we've enjoyed ourselves. It has helped us to be responsible. Like, drama helps children to be confident. It helps us in our confidence, and later was in future you're going to be an important person in the society.
You've heard Michelle Ngele. Of course, I won't leave without talking to another young Hali. What do you have to say about Kisumu? And you've enjoyed your stay in Kisumu here during the drama festivals?
Yeah, we have enjoyed it so much. We didn't see as if there was any competition, because we believe in ourselves. We know that we can do it.
Yes, Michelle Ngele, those are pupils from Lions Primary School here in Kisumu. They had a wonderful play, and of course they performed in the gala. And once you perform in the gala, definitely you'll either be number 1, 2, or 3. I'm sure by the end of the day, after the gala show, they'll be able to announce the winners. After announcing the winners, tomorrow there'll be a break, and of course Monday will be a break for Easter Monday. Then on Tuesday, the few who are going to be selected will perform at State House during the gala show. And of course, I don't know whether I can have one student from KMC say something. One student from KMC, come and tell us about your play, just on KTN Live. Tell us about what you're performing today.
We're performing a narrative titled Hatenje. It basically talks about how university students can be poached by other universities, and thus they're not given the opportunity to express their talent unless they are paid. So some opt for that because the places where they either have money issues or everybody wants to be the best. So some of them go to places where they know they can shine without having to compete with anyone.
Yeah, thank you very much, Michelle Ngele, a student from the Kenya Institute of Mass Communication. And of course, from Tom Mboya Labour College, that is what I can be able to say right now. Back to you, Michelle.
All right, thank you so much, Rashid Ronald. And that particular play, Coach Casper, comes in very handy, especially now in the wake of allegations of sodomy and bullying in some of our schools as well. A very interesting topic there. But let's move away from that now. And Embu Senator Lenny Kivuti's campaign for the Embu gubernatorial contest got a major boost after the County Assembly Leader of Majority Andrew Mbithi Musakwa joined his camp. Musakwa has abandoned Cecily Mberire, who he had supported for the same position. Kivuti, who is now in Chama cha Mashinani, is seeking to unseat the incumbent governor Wambora, Martin Wambora.
Tusipopendana hatutapata maendeleo. Mimi nimekuja leo kutafuta kitu inaitwa partnership. Nimepata partner anaitwa Kithaka, mwingine anaitwa Ereri Mwadhi, na nimepata partner wote 4,500 naona hapa. Nataka kujua kama mtakubali kuwa partner wangu kwa maendeleo ya Embu. Kura ya kwanza iingie kwa Uhuru. Wangapi watakipigia Uhuru? Haya, nene gwaruba hii inakuja mzuri. Ukianza upigie Uhuru, ya pili itaenda kwa nani?
Elsewhere, Uasin Gishu Governor Jackson Mandago has called upon local residents to turn up in large numbers and vote in the coming party primaries. This comes amid political tension building up in the county of Champions. Speaking in Eldoret this morning, Mandago has told his opponents to be ready for a grueling battle.
Wananchi kitu moja. Wale wenye uamuzi ni hawa. Kupiga kura, kupiga mawe mgombeaji fulani haisaidii. Kwa sababu kama wananchi wameamua ni huyo watampigia kura. watampigia hata ukimpiga mawe, watampigia hata ukirarua posta yake. Kwa hivyo mimi nataka kuomba wananchi na vijana hasa wasitumike kwa mambo kama hiyo. Wewe kaa na kura yako, sikiza sera, ule atakuridisha kwa ile mambo anasema atakuja kutekeleza, huyo mpigie kura tarehe 21. Hiyo ndio uamuzi wa kweli bila ya kujaribu kushurutisha watu wengine. Katika taifa la Kenya wamezoea uongozi wa kudanganya. Ile watu wanasema gavana ni mkali. Mimi sio mkali. Mimi napenda vitu ya ukweli na mambo ambayo iko kwa laini. Wale watu wengi hawataki kufuata sheria, hawataki kuacha maneno ya ufisadi. Wale watu wanataka kuendelea kunyemelea plot Eldoret. Ndio hao wanasikia makelele kusema hii gavana mkali. But you see, I have a duty as the governor of this county to protect public resources. And I have no choice. It is constitutional. And that is a mandate I must deliver. So those who are trying, to create those insinuations because, they wanted a plot here and there. They had grabbed some plots and they were about to process the leases. Now we stopped. They are dissatisfied. We are telling them there is no more room for land grabbing, my friend. That's a thing of the past.
Machakos Governor Dr. Alfred Mutua has come out under heavy criticism by his fierce rival Wavinya Ndeti over pending corruption cases ahead of the polls. According to Wavinya Ndeti, Mutua should clear his name over alleged corruption cases involving the irregular purchase of government vehicles before seeking a fresh mandate in the August polls.
The anti-corruption already took him to court. And every time the cases come in court, they get postponed. He goes, he postpones them, or he travels, he does what? If he's a very clean man, why can't he just go and clear himself? Why wouldn't this Mutua go to court and have himself cleared? Yeah? And it's not that the anti-corruption, you cannot be taken to court without evidence. They have evidence against him. What we can tell, what Kenya sees is not what the Machakos people see.
Now, fresh row is brewing in the Wiper Party after the party's National Election Board nullified applications from 4 aspirants. Machakos Deputy Speaker Nathaniel Nganga, who was among those barred from contesting the Yatta parliamentary seat in the coming primaries. Others captured in the mix are Kagundo parliamentary aspirant Tatana Sindolo, Matungulu Member of Parliament aspirant Peter Makau, and Tala Ward aspirant Jackson Daka. The party, through a regret letter to the 4 candidates, cited that they did not meet the criteria set to participate in the party nominations slated for the 25th of this month.
So, we said there was some collusion between officers in the secretariat to pluck documents from some of our files so that the board may not be able to vet us. We are finding, we suspect there is a lot of malice in this because it's only happened in Machakos.
I got communication from the chairperson of the National Elections Board that this was a clerical error. I wish to tell her, Madam, if this was a clerical error, correct it immediately. If you don't, then Wiper stands to suffer as a party.
So campaign fever is everywhere in Kenya right now, and as they say, politics is local. Politicians sensitive to the localities of their campaigns are now resorting to vernacular languages to send their slogans home. The slogans are on banners, billboards and motor vehicles, but there is a section of Kenyans who now feel that campaign material should be in the national language. KTN's Mashirima Kapombe with that report.
Posters plastered on walls all over the country as aspirants hope their faces and slogans will guarantee their party ticket. The slogans, however, are what draw us in. A statement that is meant to pull a crowd, but language locks some voters out.
Najua mtu anaongea venye anaona kaa ataingia. Kuna ile tunaita the dominant community.
The notion that the bigger the audience determines the language used is, however, not acceptable to some, like Stephen Washira, who feels it is a selfish move.
Unajua kuna wanashukuria vote hapa na wanakaa wanaishi Nyeri, wamezalia Nyeri. Kwa hivyo tunasalia hata watu tunaweka kwa jamii yetu.
In Kisumu County, the narrative is no different. Most aspirants use the native Luo language to sell their dream to residents.
These cities are cosmopolitan. We find that we have the Luos, we have the Kikuyus, we have the Kalenjins, and we have the Luyas. Who doesn't understand these languages?
They should change the perception that Kisumu is only a Nyanza state.
Kitaka kufanya vitu kama hizi, tunatengeneza lugha moja ambayo inaitwa English, ambayo ni lugha ya taifa, ama isipokuwa hivyo inakuwa Kiswahili.
Article 44, Section 2A of the Constitution 2010 on language and culture stipulates that anyone has the right to enjoy one's culture and use their language. An article that NCIC Commissioner Professor Gitile Naituli says preserves culture but raises issues on integration, something even ordinary folk feel needs to be implemented with care.
Wao wanaandika na Kikuyu na Kiswahili ndio watu wote waelewe. Normally huwa tunasema when you go to Rome, do as the Romans do.
To others, however, language is not an issue. Lilian Malili is from Machakos County but lives and works in the county of Kirinyaga.
Seti ni venye mtu ametumia lugha. Sasa nitaangalia mwenye maendeleo ndio itategemea.
Tunataka ule mtu atakuja kutuletea maono mazuri, hata ni Mkikuyu, hata ni Mjaluo, hata ni nani.
Politics is a game of numbers, and when it comes down to it, the majority always wins. So for the minority, you either make